And Abilene Gives, it's just 8 days away and early giving is starting today. So this week we're highlighting a few more of the more than 170 participating nonprofits. This afternoon, talking with Big Country Wildlife Rehabilitation. So here with us now is Jennifer Kleinpeter and Sam Townsend. Welcome, ladies. Glad to have you here. And you brought Oscar?
Yes, Oscar.
And Ruby, two of our favorites. Ruby, yes, we've seen before, although she's having a starlet moment.
Yes, very much.
That's okay. And Oscar's a new ambassador.
Yes.
So Big Country Wildlife Rehab, you've been here established as a 501c3, a nonprofit now for almost 2 years. This is your second Abilene Gives, and we've done several stories. In fact, we've done them recently about wildlife in the Big Country, and
yes,
this is part of our Texas land. These are just creatures that are from the area that are just trying to live life and make it like the rest of us.
Yes, absolutely. So we definitely we have taken in almost 750 animals, and since we've established, and we're just continuing to grow, and so we've already surpassed 100 this year alone. So we get calls from orphans to nuisance wildlife. You know, we're partnered with APD now, so we get in animals from there to quarantine, vaccinate, and then release back in their natural habitat. So that decreases our euthanasia numbers. So we're just doing our best to be a voice for our native wildlife, and so that's why we're here.
They're truly a vital part of our ecosystem. I mean, we have to have these creatures for for the betterment of our own environments as well. And people may not realize that. And while they say they're a nuisance, or they're a disruption, or they're wreaking havoc, they too are creatures that have been uprooted from their own environment and said, now where am I supposed to go? I mean, through no fault of their own. So what you guys do here, there's more specifically with the rabies vector species. So the species that could potentially carry rabies. That doesn't mean they all carry rabies, and I think that's a misconception. People are, oh no, every animal you see, if it's a possum or if it's a skunk or if it's a raccoon or a squirrel, it's rabid, and that's not necessarily the case.
No, it's
In fact, it's not the case most of the time.
Most of the time it's not. It's like 20% of the cases, and so what we do is we give the rabies vector species that chance to prove to us, do you have the disease or not, through quarantine. If they don't, they are fully vaccinated against the rabies virus, distemper, and parvo, and then released on land approved by homeowners. So we don't just go and find a place, oh, this is a perfect spot, and release them. No.
You know that it's a space that's safe for them, and it's got the right environment for what their
perfect
needs
environment
are.
for them. Absolutely.
I love that. I love your heart. If you follow their Facebook page, they've got babies coming in day and night, round the clock. I mean,
around
I don't know.
the clock, everywhere, everywhere.
No sleep. You're like a new mom 24/7.
Yes, it's like we're like parents all over again. So every 2 to 3 hours, we are feeding babies right now.
Well, 750 animals. That's a lot of animals. So that takes a lot of space.
It takes a lot of space.
And we want people to give from their heart for these creatures that we absolutely love. I mean, these are your ambassador ones, so they're safe and they can't be released back to the wild.
Correct.
But people need to understand that you need more places to put all these possum as people become more aware and as they become more conscientious and more caring about our fellow creatures. They gotta have a place to go, so we want to build a big building.
Yes, we are growing, and our capacity is growing, and we are very excited because that means more animals that we can save. And so we are hoping to raise funds this year and next year, hopefully during this year of Abilene Gives, to help purchase our new building so we can move into and accept the volume of animals that need care in our community.
You all are licensed through the state. You work closely with Texas Parks and Wildlife. You work closely with Abilene Police Department. So this is not a fly-by-night. This is not just I think this sounds like a fun thing to do in my spare time. These are trained individuals that have a lot of compassion and a lot of knowledge and the resources and the proper licensing to take care. So we want them to continue this mission.
Absolutely. We love this. You know, half of it's rescue and rehabilitation. The other half is with education. And we're doing a lot of community education, and we have our kids camp in October. So if everybody will follow our page on social media, they can sign up over the summer. Sign-ups are this summer. But we love to educate our youth, and it's with hands-on activities. They get to meet a lot of animals. We have another nonprofit we partner with, Ray's Reptile Rescue, that comes and bring his animals as well. And it's just, you know, so
a lot of networking.
Yes, so the community can learn how to coexist and the importance of our wildlife to our environment.
Thank you so much, Jennifer and Sam, for what you do. These little guys, they're the cutest. Ruby, sorry, I'm having a moment, but
Ruby is having a moment.
She's precious, and Oscar, welcome to the club.
This is his first TV appearance.
All right, very good. You did great. All right, well, Abilene Gives. Would love for you to give to the Big Country Wildlife Rescue and these resources during Abilene Gives. The big day is coming up next Tuesday, it's May the 2nd, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., just 12 hours, but you can donate by going to AbileneGives.org. You can even start that today. And if you want to learn more, like you heard about Big Country Wildlife Rehabilitation, go to the bigcountrywildliferescue.org, their website or their Facebook page. You'll love to see what they do.